So you guys know, this is a very R-rated movie.
Oh, yeah.
Just in case you didn't already know that.
Yes, it is.
So be wary of that going into this. I keep my language to the PG level, but I just wanted people to know that they will be hearing things they may not want to hear.
Yeah.
Or if you're on the stream, yeah, there's definitely some horribleness.
There's some heredity, in fact. Oh my gosh, can you imagine waking up and having to deal with that?
Yeah, this would be the worst case scenario of waking up in this situation. Would be so bad.
What do you think the worst?
It's like, just calm down. I'm in a really nasty... What if you're a germaphobe? And you woke up in this bathroom?
That's me. I would freak out.
This looks like my high school locker room.
Ew! John, where did
it's a really old, rundown
school
school in Memphis, in Whitehaven, which
Lord
is a very rundown town. It was a very rundown area. All right, I'm trying to get the comments back up for YouTube, guys. Be patient with me.
Patience is virtue. I always feel sorry for the actors that have to do stuff like that, like lay in that pool of like fake blood. Because you know that they're going to be laying there for a long time, because it doesn't just, the takes are so like, they take so long to record.
What about you, huh? How much to tell? I was on my way.
He does a really good American accent.
I know.
Because sometimes it's really bad. Like his Southern accent, not great.
I haven't heard it.
I forget what movie was that. Was it Top Gun where he had a Southern accent?
Did he?
It was something he was in that he had a Southern accent, and I know for 100%.
No way. Blaze Rod, you just want.
Thank you. I very much appreciate that.
Delicious. Keep coming.
I'm gonna do the usage policy. Monetize this sucker before they screw me over on that again.
You don't get the yellow dollar sign for every single video?
Well, every live one I do. Jeez, they just do not try. I'm like, have you guys never seen any of my videos? Yeah, right? I'm really family friendly for the most part.
Family friendly.
Okay. See you.
Cool.
Ha! There we go. Now we got it. Yes, I'm going to watch Jigsaw, but I have not seen it yet. But I thought before I went and saw it, so I could do an epic voice review for you guys, I would actually, check out the original again to catch back up. No, this is not a pre-recorded stream. We are live.
We're live.
Saw the movie. Yes, saw the movie. So you guys on Twitch and YouTube are seeing us, but what we're actually doing on Riff.tv is watching the show. So all you need is a Netflix account. And you can come watch it with us.
Come watch it with us. We're Netflix and chilling with you.
I just realized they invented the escape room. They totally invented the escape room.
They did.
Ooh, this is.
I just salivated.
Spewing Starbucks all over everything.
It was a little salty.
This room might explode if you spit on something because
it's
everything's wired.
Let me just wipe.
Can you give spoilers in the comments? That's on you. I highly doubt anybody has not seen Saw by now. Like if you haven't seen Saw by now and you're old enough to watch it and you're into horror movies,
then what are you doing with your life?
Exactly. Like why would
what are you even
don't give me crap if you get spoiled because you haven't seen this yet, especially if it's already on Netflix.
Yeah. There's every
Alice
single
in Wonderland
movie.
moment here.
I know.
Play me, eat me,
drink me,
bite me. No, that wasn't in there.
Hey man, that's
that would be like seeing the modern movie would be like, what's a tape? Now it'd be it's a micro SD card. Hang on, let me plug it into my smartphone device.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play cassette. I know how to play bass.
Oh man. Those are so cute. They're so small. I used to have one of those little recorders for school.
Now you can tell me if you agree with this or not, because I've always wondered myself from somebody else who is a horror movie fan. I'm not a horror movie buff by any stretch of the imagination, but I do love a good scary movie that's got a good story to it, and it's not just You know, like, I don't know if you saw Cult of Chucky yet, but oh my god.
No, I
it's
haven't.
so
I haven't
bad.
really.
Curse of Chucky was really good. They
Yeah.
really brought it back, and then it went totally downhill from there.
Oh,
They went back to the cheesy campiness, which is, some folks like that, but
I
other
like
folks
all
don't.
genres, I feel, but
so-
I can appreciate a good story, definitely.
So I'm just curious, like, did Saw ruin their franchise by giving away who the bad guy was so soon in the films?
You know what? Maybe they
Because
didn't.
it turned me off when I watched the
Yeah.
second one. I was done. I was like, well, now you know that was what made the first one so scary. Is you didn't know who the bad
Who
guy
it
was. All you saw was
Yeah.
the creepy puppet.
That's true. Well, maybe they weren't thinking that they would do more. Like they didn't realize how popular this.
Yeah, maybe so.
series
I just
got.
that always
Like,
that always
the
bugged
movie
me.
got, and they were probably like, "This is it. We can reveal it." And then they're like, "Wait a minute, we can capitalize on making 17 more of these."
Well, that's every good horror movie franchise.
Yeah.
Every good horror movie
So, yeah.
franchise is just like, can you imagine being chained up in an escape room and having to figure out how to get out of it?
Have you ever done one
This
of
is
those?
like no, but
I
there's a
did
new
one
one
of
on
them.
Hollywood Boulevard now, and it's
Really?
also all my friends are trending, and
Oh my gosh!
my trendy friends are all. We should get a group of us.
Yeah,
get
I'm
Greg
down. I'm so
Get
down.
Greg
It's
and company and
ridiculous.
go down and do a
Let's do
riff escape room.
Or a Twitch live stream. Like
Yeah,
in
that's
real
really
life.
going to work because cloth really grabs onto tape
It sure
recorders.
does, especially that textured cloth you have there. The sticky kind.
Oh, they want to know what kind of Starbucks that is.
Oh, this is the maple frappuccino.
I was assuming it was going to be the zombie unicorn
No.
frap.
Maple pecan frap. And it's with coconut milk and light.
Yeah, that's what I was
No
saying.
problem.
Katie at Dinosaurs was like, yeah, the second and third one just kind of like ruined all the movies because they show the behind the scenes part, which is what you don't really want to see.
Mhm.
I mean, there are some other twists in it, but they just keep finding characters and be like, oh, that's not really who you thought
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, good grief.
It's like, just stop
Uh,
already with this.
Jeepers Creepers 3 was a cool, fun Halloween movie. Really? Was it though?
Jeepers Creepers has a
I
3.
never even knew it had a 3.
Mm,
I
me neither.
never
saw
liked.
the first
I
one.
always hated Jeepers Creepers.
I thought the truck was really scary.
My
Just the
family,
truck.
like my
Freaks
in-laws,
me
freaking loved it.
Really?
But I was like, a serial killing monster. It was kind of the first one to do that horror stew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they throw everything in the same pot
yeah,
together.
yeah.
Cabin in the Woods
That's
is the only
funny.
one to successfully do that because they're parodying horror movies. But
Basically.
every other movie that does it, it's like Annabelle. Are
I
you a
haven't seen
creepy
it.
doll movie, or
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you
I
a
haven't
monster
seen
movie?
it.
Are you an exorcist movie? Are you a ghost story? Like make up your freaking mind.
Poltergeist, what are you?
Oh, here's the first creepy voice.
Hello.
I'll do something about it. I actually did have to. I didn't book it, but I auditioned for Jigsaw's voice for the trailer.
Did you
for Jigsaw,
really?
yeah.
Oh, you should got that.
Well, I mean, it's not the first time they've had me do a voice
Mhm.
that had to be slowed down to sound right. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I can't naturally do that. Like,
Can't
I
they
can't.
just
I mean,
slow
I can.
it down
I
in
can
post?
slow down my voice, but it's like,
Yeah, but can't they just do that?
yeah,
in post?
you think that's what
Like,
they would do, but they
yeah.
want you to sound like I can't tell you what I did, but there's another very famous
Yeah.
actor who's playing a very famous character that I did book recently, and I cannot say in a movie that's going to be huge that comes out very soon from a very famous superhero franchise.
Oh,
And
snap.
his voice is very slowed down, obviously,
Hmm.
and they were wanting me to sound that way. I'm like, but you. That's not humanly possible.
Like, yeah,
Like,
it's so unnatural if you do that. You know what I mean? Like if you force yourself, it just
oh,
takes away from
VHS
the
is a.
character.
Have you seen VHS?
No.
Yeah, VHS. I agree with you. Come Splat Paint. VHS is a really good horror movie. I really
I'm gonna
liked
have
it.
to watch it. Sounds like something.
I think VHS 2 is, if I remember right, VHS 2 is pretty dang good too. Hello, Vilter. I always say when I say virtual for some reason. It's the color of your font.
Vilturdreki? I don't know if I said that right.
Vilter Drago. That sounds like a name from Game of Thrones.
Voltron Drago.
Yeah, there you go.
X marks. the
They lost me
spot.
after part 5, but you were pretty much in there by then,
yeah,
storyteller.
you were invested, son. That is something that you.
Alejandro, for the
you're down
billionth time,
with.
I don't make honest trailers. I have no idea what they're going to be posting next, or really when.
Do people think you make them?
They confuse me, and obviously with all the situation that's going on over there, it's very. It makes me very angry that people are confusing me with somebody else. Who did some horrible things.
Yeah, that's.
And I'm like,
not
no, that is not me.
Nope, not you.
You're seeing where I stay 24 hours a day, right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I feel like I'm cutting you off a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Just scoot you over a little more.
I take up a lot of real estate.
Yes, well, as do
Not so
I.
much here, but right here.
That's pretty much where my
Pretty
real
much where
estate
my-
area is. Sorry. Family friendly. I need to censor myself sometimes. Sorry, I'm inappropriate.
Alien Covenant had a lot of good graphic stuff. Shock Blaster, I'd rather not say adult language when I'm streaming live, but yeah, I get that reference. I am working on a new Nostalgia Critic collaboration though, so stay tuned.
Adult references.
Follow your heart. I should cut my heart out. The key's inside my chest. This is an escape room. This is totally a freaking escape room.
It is. Absolutely.
I bet you the people who did the first escape room watched this movie was like, dude, we could do this and charge people in real life, man.
Oh man, I've done one. It was a zombie escape room. It was
I've never done
fun.
one before.
There was
like, come on,
a
it's not
chain
your
of
toilet.
zombies.
Jeez. I just can't wait to start.
I can't.
That still makes me cringe so much. Oh, I can't even watch. I can't watch that. No.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
No solids. Lovely. Thank you for that. I don't remember that.
The It 2017 was only okay. I disagree. I thought that was really well done.
It was great.
It was really good.
I loved it.
And I've heard a lot of people telling me that Stranger Things season 2 is. And I'm like,
so.
You're not watching the same show that I was watching.
Yeah,
I thought they did a great job. Although they did repeat a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
They just have a different version of a lot of stuff from the first movie.
Yeah, I feel like
instead
they're
of this
riding
person
that
being
pony a little bit.
Instead of this person missing, this person's missing, and they have to find them.
Yeah.
Instead of having this thing in the house, they have this thing in the house. It's
and
the
then,
same
like,
exact thing.
The same kid is afflicted with all the stuff, and they're all like,
Yep.
"What's going on with you?"
Yeah.
It's like, give it to a different character, man. But I do like it though. I think it's visually stunning. I love the scenes.
Can I show my armpits? They're inside my jacket.
What?
You creepy weirdo.
That's the stream we're doing after this.
Yeah, right. Hey, GC
Catch
Phantom,
us
what's up?
later.
Hello, Amand12. Interesting.
Yeah. And the sound of metal on metal just always gets me. Grr.
Especially when they're crappy saws.
Calm it down.
Right?
Ooh.
Now here's one. Okay, this is one I always thought of. It seems to me like it would have been much easier to cut through the lock
Yeah.
than the chain.
Actually, that's a good point. Or
Right?
even
I mean,
the thingy. Look how
Bone is
decrepit that
exactly
is.
like bone is not that strong. I mean, bone is really
Oh,
strong.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Gosh.
So if it's sharp enough to cut through bone, how can it not cut through a padlock?
That's true.
You know?
That's a good point, actually. But look, man, the pipe just
There's like
you can probably knock that thing over.
I'm thinking that thing's pretty heavy duty, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just start kicking it and bending it, and then like when the metal gets, I don't know. We didn't write the movie; they did. Suspension of disbelief.
This must have been the cheapest movie to make too.
Dude.
Because they spend
like
it's just
set.
just like one camera, one
Yeah.
set, 2 actors.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Jeez. Did so well.
They're gonna do another Predator movie? Oh.
Another Predator? No way.
Jesus Christ, Chelsea. Who is it?
I bet there would still be people who would pay to cut off their own leg in an escape room. I wouldn't want to give idiots the option because then they would sue the place for like, they made me cut off my own foot. It was awesome though.
Yeah.
It's just like being in the
But
movie.
we had to do it to get out, so
Uh,
that's the thing that happened. Oh, that's a lovely image. Yes. Erg.
This one's not fresh anymore. Please throw this out.
how does he buy all the tape recorders without being caught? I don't. I don't know. I guess nobody would have known who he was if he went and bought all this stuff. Like,
People didn't really like pay attention to tape recorders, though. You know what I mean? It wasn't a weird thing to buy. It's not like spray paint where they're monitoring.
oh, I see. So it's not a reboot then. It's just a sequel to first Predator. Okay. Well, I know a lot of people give it a lot of grief, but I thought Predator 2 was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really liked it, especially all the cool cameos in it. And I can't wait till you. Have you finished Stranger Things yet? Okay, I can't wait till you finish it so we can like chat about it because I noticed a lot of little hidden Easter eggs in there that I bet a lot of people didn't see.
Oh man, I've seen 1 through 3.
Oh, okay, well you got a ways to go then.
Have I seen 4 yet? No, I think I'm on 4 on.
I really love Dustin and Bob are my favorites this season, and Lucas's little sister.
Oh man, she's such a little.
She's hilarious.
Brat. I love her. I was so
okay.
mad
Here's the deal.
the
Like, can't you
walkie-talkie
just
part.
take a pair of cutters and like slide them through that freaking door?
Probably. I feel like this could have been more well thought out. The writers.
Yeah, there's a few little loopholes.
Like-
I mean, that is a really nasty place to get stuck into.
Oh, it's disgusting.
So my problem with Jigsaw is it gives you impossible games to play.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you'll get out of the razor wire, but you'll cut yourself apart and bleed to death.
Yeah, you know, no bigs. Ugh. The accuracy on that, though.
Yeah, it's scary. You're like, have you ever tried to draw a jigsaw piece?
Have you ever tried
It
to
never
cut one out of
looks
flesh?
It never looks right.
Yeah.
I can't even draw it, let alone cut it into something. Like, geez, how good is this guy?
It's such a,
I mean, good in a terrible,
stretchy-
terrible way, but
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
the movie had a budget of 1.5 million. Are we still talking about Saw? That doesn't surprise me.
This
I think
movie
the
did?
lowest, best
This movie had
grossing.
that big of a budget?
Yeah, I didn't realize it had that big of a budget. I mean, that's still really small though,
I
compared to
mean,
Hollywood.
Yeah.
But Blair Witch was in the thousands, so like it was not. Like,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
nothing.
Oh yeah.
They did such a great job.
Man, I thought Blair Witch was real when I saw it. I think I just had a mini stroke just now. Yeah, I thought it was real. I didn't know it was like a fake movie. I had not heard anything about it when I saw it, and I was like, "Did this really happen?" And then I found out it was fake, and I was really upset. So I was like, "Man, I want to go see the Blair Witch."
For all the people you burn with your act, just might have their revenge.
Oh boy! Oh, the glass on the floor. That's terrible.
That's something else.
Oh.
I mean, why would you need the candle? I can see the lights pretty well, the numbers pretty well without it.
Yeah.
Looks like our jigsaw.
Johnny People over here. Oh, I just realized that she was. She's from Starship Troopers. I almost didn't recognize her. The redhead. Starship Troopers.
Really?
Yeah, that's her.
No.
She's like one
Is
of
that- are
Tara
you sure?
Strong's best friends from the voice actor.
Dang.
I know all the voice actor things.
Of course you do. Of course you do. You do well with your peeps. Oh man, it's crazy to watch this and know the ending.
Yeah, I was kind of like, does this movie? I was thinking on the way over here, or when you were on your way over here, I was like, does this movie still hold up?
It's so crazy.
Like now that once you
know,
see,
yeah.
when movies are such big twists endings,
Mhm.
like do they have any rewatch value? Other than
I mean, there's
cult
like the
classic
one
and,
rewatch where you have to see everything.
yeah, you go back to
again
see if
and
you
be
can figure it
oh,
out. Like
yeah.
now that makes more sense. Yeah.
So there's like maybe 2 watches through, but if you really like the movie, like I really loved the others, and I've seen it a bunch of times. And Sixth Sense as well. Like
Sixth Sense.
it's
Sixth
one of those
Sense is
movies I
still a
can't
good
get
movie.
tired of,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one's that's one of those I don't
Mhm.
mind. Yes, Storyteller, the same actress. She plays one of the detectives in the Saw movie. I didn't realize. That's one thing I do like about watching old movies that I haven't watched in a long time. You go back and you watch it like, oh, holy crap, look at that. That's that dude.
I know.
Like I hadn't seen Goonies in 15 something plus years.
I haven't seen it in a very long time either.
And I watched it and I blew my mind. Josh Brolin is the older brother of Sean Astin. And I was like, what? How did I not notice that before?
Yeah, it's funny when you do that. It's Back to the Future too. I remember watching it, and the 2 kids at the arcade. One of them was Elijah Wood, and I was like,
I never
"What?"
noticed that before. He was a really
Yeah.
cool dude to hang out with.
Yeah. Oh,
let's be
really? Have
honest.
you
Yeah,
hung
he
out
was
with him?
very cool to
Oh,
hang
he
out with.
seems like he'd be really nice.
They were all really because we got to talk about voiceover, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, Elijah already knows. You know,
Yeah.
he was like the main character in Tron Revolution.
Yeah.
And he's done video game stuff before too. But he's had a voice match guy for a long, long time. Like since he was a kid, he's had a guy that fills in for him.
Really?
So,
Oh, I
but
didn't know
when I
that.
started explaining to them some of the different types of work that I did, they were like, this is so fascinating. Like, oh, it's cool stuff that you work on.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this stuff existed.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, man.
Lego Batman 96 times. That's about
What?
94 times too many for me.
There are so many other movies you could have watched in that space of time.
So many. Hello, Milas.
You can't be honest. I was visiting someone. It
Whenever I see him, I always think of Wesley. I'm just like,
Most people do.
as you
The first time I saw that in
wish.
theaters, it was like so where I'm from, they don't have cool things to do.
Oh,
So like
you
they
have to
had
watch
one
movies?
theater in down like the fancy part of downtown in Memphis that was doing a showing of like old movies for the first time in years on the big screen. And you should have heard every girl in there as soon as he let out the first "As You Wish." Everybody went, "Oh!" Like, you know, the
Even me
aw.
just thinking about it.
And my brother and I, but all the guys just cracked up
Yeah, of
laughing.
course.
So everybody in unison, it was just, "Oh!"
Oh,
And they went up like, "Oh!"
yep, of course. Of course. The best. As you wish. So sweet.
I've seen him in some other stuff. Oh, he was in Jurassic Park, wasn't he?
I don't know. I don't recognize him at all.
No, it wasn't Jurassic Park. It was a sci-fi movie of some kind, or a show maybe.
Oh, coming back to her, this is interesting knowing what's happened without giving
Right.
spoilers. Oh, funny.
And it's been so long, I don't remember her deal. Like,
Yeah.
she's just like, I don't know how I got these scars.
Yeah.
My father thought it was hilarious.
Oh, man. That thing is so creepy. It freaks me out so much. Oh, my God.
When I first saw it, I was like, it looks a lot like a
Braces or
like an
something?
underwater helmet thing from like an old B-rated like sci-fi underwater movie.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
like, we must go out into the water to start the show.
Yeah. I thought it looked kind of like headgear that you have to wear, like, for braces or whatever. Like really intense medieval headgear. An old TV.
This is like the creepiest bad guy ever because you don't actually see who it is.
I know.
Oh, it's my wife's name. Oh, that's so creepy now.
And yeah, my sister's name Amanda as well. Her birthday is tomorrow on Halloween. You screwed. Eek! Oh god, it's so creepy.
Pop goes the mouth.
Have you seen there was like a spoof of the Saw things, like Saw at Work or Jigsaw at Work or something? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, I was freaking out.
Oh,
for
it's
a
okay.
second.
It's like there was a spoof on like the Jigsaw movies, like what it would be like if Jigsaw was at work with you.
Oh,
have you seen that?
yeah, I think I
it's
have
so
seen it. It's been a really
hilarious.
long time.
That's so.
Oh, I think
hilarious.
Thor's going to be great. Just so you know, I'm not.
Me
I have.
too.
It's every movie since the first Thor movie.
Hi, Justin. Hi, Mello.
Every. I'm not going to say that guy's name. Sorry, hello to you
Well,
too,
his
but
name
I'm
is
not.
Justin.
I'm not going to say it out loud
Yeah.
because it sounds like a troll name.
He's not.
And I have children that watch this. This is an R-rated movie though, so I could, but I'm not gonna. It's just personal conviction that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not coming off, lady.
Oh gosh.
It's so creepy.
I know.
Every Thor movie has gotten better with each.
Yeah, I like
know,
the Thor.
I know it's gonna be good.
series, Yeah.
I didn't really care for the first one
Look
that
how
much. I
small
I
your
liked it
head
okay.
looks compared to my head. Because I'm
It's
like
much
all
bigger.
up in it, and you're
She's like getting sucked in,
should
and my
probably-
chair's further away
Yeah, I
too.
should probably like move it over.
I'm trying to make myself look.
Really big
It's all about perception. I'm trying to make myself look
head.
skinnier.
And me look like a giant.
No.
I'm like 5'2". I'm not even kind of a giant.
Yeah, I'll just call you Guzzle. How about that?
Yeah. Why do you still have that name? You should. change
Right?
it.
That's so wrong.
Well, his real name's Justin. He's from my streams. He's cool. I hope you
Oh, he's not dead.
enjoyed your day off from school today.
No! Ah!
Would you be able to
I couldn't kill another person. I'd rather die.
save your life?
I'd rather die than kill somebody else.
I think the same thing. I just wouldn't be able to.
So he didn't feel all the stabbing?
I guess. I don't believe that. I think that you. How do you know? Yeah, so good.
Oh,
Oh
like sausage links covered in corn syrup.
Mello, I'm actually at his studio right now. We're recording this, so that's why the setup's not my regular setup.
Woo!
Arg. So I would be screwed after that psychologically.
This looks like a scene from a really dark Joker movie.
Justin and Mello.
This is the creepiest part of the movie for me. Was the little puppet on the tricycle.
Ooh, it is
First
so
time,
creepy.
it is the creepiest
it really
thing.
It is though.
Because it's like, is it really the killer? He's this little man dude is the bad guy.
Is it gonna explode? Like you just don't know what's
I
gonna
know.
happen.
It's just so how creepy is that?
I know. It's so creepy. And that
To me,
weird
this is
smile,
creepier.
Too.
That thing's way creepier than Annabelle. Just saying.
I haven't seen Annabelle.
We should watch that one. Then.
Yeah, I'm down.
If it's
is
on
it on
Netflix, I don't know. I have
Oh
to
man,
look.
I'm totally down.
Yeah, I was disappointed. It was one of those horror stews again.
Oh really? Mm.
They just like threw a bunch of stuff in the same movie together.
Here we go.
It's like,
Take that, audience. Oh boy.
Grease 2. I don't think I've seen Grease 2.
I've seen Grease too. That was the first Grease I saw, so I actually loved it.
I've only seen the first Grease, I think.
I saw number 1 after I
You need to
saw-
cast me in the next Saw movie. I auditioned for Jigsaw's voice for the last trailers.
Cast John Bailey.
I don't. Is the actor? Is he passed away or something? Because they usually don't ask me. Yeah, I didn't think so. Surprised they had me do it, unless they just couldn't get a hold of him fast enough. Interesting.
Ooh, or did he? And we just
Sometimes,
don't know.
well, sometimes I fill in for the actor, just to be the temporary place card holder until I get the actual actor to do it. And then sometimes they'll actually go to finish, like with the Mummy trailers. I filled in for Russell Crowe and I actually went to finish, so my voice is in there with his.
Oh, interesting. So cool.
In fact, I did Josh Brolin for the new Firefighters movie that he's in. I don't know if you've seen that.
No,
For that. Yeah, I heard it on the radio by accident. Just listening, and then I heard myself like doing his Josh Brolin's yelling voice during the trailer. I'm like, that was
That's so cool.
me. A lot of people have been bugging me, but like, did you do the Dark Tower trailer? I'm like, yeah. I heard you on TV. I'm like, it's just a commercial, dude. How do you think I make my living?
But they love it. They're like, I know that voice. That's wonderful.
I'm gonna cut you with
he
this.
sounds like Morty.
Yes. I am a bad man.
Oh my God, Rick. Interesting epic voice guy. Interesting vocation. How's everyone doing? Pretty good, Justin. How are you? Oh,
Snap.
man.
Somebody's a creepy watcher.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. It's creepy.
Mm.
Interesting vocation.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Speaking of which, somebody just messaged me like, "Is that Dark Tower trailer you?"
That's hilarious. Oh, Justin, are you Jewish? That's cool, man.
Okay, that's not working. Sometimes my thumbprint doesn't work.
I don't even have mine to where it can do that anymore. Because I had my screen replaced and the thumb thingy came off of it, so they had to replace it. Now I can't ever use my thumb. Open it. Yes, Mello, he got your joke. Well done, sir.
Not as dumb as I look.
I am.
Just because I'm from the South don't mean I'm stupid.
I'm from the South and I am stupid.
Girl!
Oh, taking it.
Only a
I
tiny,
do these things
tiny
where I pop
snacks.
the kernels. And then we're going to put
Pop
some
them one at a
vegan
time.
butter. And then we dab for the kernels and then we eat them. Yeah.
I'm not a very good dabber.
That was an excellent
Is
dab,
that-
sir.
is
Do
it
not
closed
sell
fist or is it
yourself.
open fist? I don't-
It's whatever you feel like doing, man. You just dab.
It's like
You just
Superman
go.
not looking where he's going.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
Kind of, actually.
Up and away. Up.
Dab on the haters. Getting Jake Paul up in this. Oh
All
my
of a sudden, it
god.
starts feeling like whatchamadoodle.
Whatchamadoodle.
Dang, what was the name of the Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore? What about her? Sorry, I missed
Her first horror movie. Poltergeist.
E.T.?
This is feeling very Poltergeist right now.
Wait, that wasn't Drew Barrymore, was it?
Yeah, it was.
The little girl?
Yeah.
The Carrie Ann girl?
Yes.
That was not Drew Barrymore.
That's Drew Barrymore.
That little girl died.
Drew Barrymore was
No,
in
that
Poltergeist.
Well, it's not the little girl who put her hands on the TV.
Maybe
That's
no. Maybe I'm thinking of
That's not.
movie.
That little girl died.
I'm thinking.
From,
I'm getting
septic
ET. I'm
shock
getting
or something
ET
weird.
confused.
Yeah, because that was
with
Drew
the other one.
Poltergeist. Yeah, that little girl died. It was so sad. I
Oh, I
remember
did not
hearing
know
about
this.
that because she had like some sort of blood. She got some poison in her
It
blood
was all
from
because of that
not
movie's
being able
fault.
to
The ghost did it.
go duty. I know.
Go duty.
No,
Go
no.
duty.
They say that movie was cursed because something bad happened to like all the actors that was in it. Yeah, like
See that's the kind of stuff I always wonder if it's a publicity stunt or not. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they do all kinds of weird stuff to get people
It's
to watch
true.
movies.
I mean, that little girl really did die, but
I think
the
it's
other
hilarious that
actors
movie's rated PG.
Back then,
'Cause
though,
my kids
back
are like-
then, yeah,
my
they just
kids are
let
like,
stuff slide.
Is this
no
this doesn't
problem.
feel like it's. I'm like it's PG, you guys. I promise. Like
Yeah, they
it's
were
just a
a
ghost
lot
story.
more lackadaisical about ratings back then.
She is
They're
in one
just
of
like,
my wife and I's favorite movies, by the way.
whatever.
I'm trying to think of the name of it off the top of my head. I have a terrible memory. I got hit in the head when I was at my old job by a water heater when I was unloading a trailer, and
Is that your excuse?
my memory has not been good since.
I have no excuse. I'm just an idiot. Professional though, so we're good.
Head Over Heels. That's what it was called.
Head over here.
It's a very underrated romantic comedy,
Mhm.
and it's Freddie Prinze Jr. and her. It's so
Oh, how
hilarious.
fun!
She moves in with these supermodels across the street, so it's kind of rear window. She thinks he's doing
Oh dear.
stuff that he's not actually
Oh
doing.
dear. You should do a giveaway one day
There's no
based upon
creepy
guessing
jigsaw thing
how
out
many
there.
figures are in the background.
A
How many
lot.
figures are?
Oh,
Yeah.
mine? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Give me your
There's a
Tootsie.
lot. Your little Tootsie Toes.
Wow, that's the most pathetic pig eating I've ever seen. Like, she does not even care.
He's like, little piggy?
It's the claw.
Yeah.
Oh, you're afraid of the claw. It's going to get you.
No, it's the claw.
The
The
claw.
claw's gonna
Ooh.
the claw. Ooh. I love
That's
that
probably the
movie.
kind of dad he would be, I
Oh,
think.
totally. Totally.
Have I seen Wait Until Dark? No, I have not. But I have heard that it's good stuff.
Mm. Oh my gosh. I need more Starbucks in my life.
They said seeing Grease 2 was like saying, before you saw Grease 1, was like saying that the first Teen Wolf movie you saw was Teen Wolf 2.
Hey, I couldn't choose. Like, it's just what I saw. Like, I honestly didn't even know there was a 1 because I was a kid. I was a child when I watched
The
it.
2 didn't
so-
give it away?
Well, no, because I didn't know it was the 2.
Oh.
Because I was a kid. I was like, oh, this is
Gotcha.
such a fun movie.
Well, I have one worse than that. I actually saw Star Wars Out of Order. And there's a reason. Yeah.
That's
I
blasphemous.
didn't like the first one because I saw Empire Strikes Back first. And I was like, I don't like this. It's sad. You know?
Yeah,
And
that
then,
is
I, and
a
then I
hard
saw
one to start
and then I
with.
saw Return of the Jedi and I loved it. And then I went back and saw the original. So Return of the Jedi has always been my favorite.
Yeah.
And then the first
That's
one and then the second
Mhm.
one.
Yeah. Bye, Justin.
Bye. Have fun with your ball, your
Yeah.
yoga ball.
Enjoy.
I'm not saying anything. It's not inappropriate. He said he was
You can go to my channel. for
yoga
that.
ball. Is what it's. I'm just reading what he said.
Yoga ball. It's true.
Anybody give me a hard time?
Bouncing out of here.
Yes,
with
I
the
have
yoga
finally seen The
balls.
Mummy, and it was not as bad as everybody said it was. I'm just gonna say it. It was a little boring and kind of flat,
It was
but
a
it
little
was not.
flat.
It wasn't a total crap movie. Like everybody's like, "Oh, it's the worst movie." I'm like, no.
It wasn't the worst.
I've seen
movie.
some of the worst
Yeah.
movies ever, and that ain't
Like
it.
that wasn't the worst movie. There's.
I
been
mean, I would have
plenty of-
honestly, I would have rather had that than the cheesy, campy version of Brendan Fraser. No offense, I know there's people who love
Poor
that one,
Brendan Fraser.
but I just like
Nobody
a
cares
horror movie
about
shouldn't
him
be a
anymore.
comedy. He should have had a cameo at least, though.
I mean, right? I feel like they just zero cares about him anymore as an actor. Whoa.
Trippy.
Yeah.
Some of the shows, movies, etc. that you did voiceovers for. Well, some of them are still under non-disclosure agreement. I can't tell you what I'm filling in currently.
They can check out your channel for that too.
They
right?
can. I have a lot of my
Make
stuff
sure
unlisted though, for strictly for clients only.
Oh right.
I do various background voices in Krampus. I did a lot of creature voices in Man Seeking Woman on FX. I did my first anime, which is called Glitter Force, that I worked in. I'm in the Netflix series Sabura under the English dub. And I'm filling in for TJ Miller for a new film that I cannot tell you about yet. And most recently, I filled in for 2 very big comic book characters in 2 different movies for very big franchises. So I can't like go straight out and just tell you everything.
Yes, a lot, but you can't know any of them.
My first animated series, I was Optimus Prime for Transformers Combiner Wars on Go 90.
Way! How fun was that?
And I've been in the XCOM games, Snarf Quest Tales, Halo Wars 2, Dishonored 2, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I just booked a brand new one for Sony that I can't tell you what it is either, but it's a very big title as well. Yeah, not a lot. I live under non-disclosure agreements. No, I did not see Emoji Movie, and I never will. I'd rather watch Jigsaw 1,000,000 times locked in that same bathroom than watch Emoji Movie once.
Oh, I heard that it was really amazing. I heard Jack's Films really loved that.
I bet Jack did.
It was one of his favorite movies, actually.
Watching it from the closet.
It's like right next to me.
Oh, jeez.
That's creepy, dude. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, jeez, and he's in a sheet.
I know. Why?
Oh.
That's so inappropriate.
This thing still gives me the heebie-jeebies, man, and I know what's going to happen. It makes my skin crawl.
It doesn't make it any better that you've already seen it.
It's
really,
so creepy.
like The Exorcist, I can watch it 1,000,000 times. It's still going to freak me out.
I can't watch The Exorcist anymore.
It's
Not
too
alone.
much. It's like scary.
I can't watch it alone in the dark. That's to me, Halloween one, and Scary Movie, and Scary Movie. Halloween 1 and Exorcist are like the 2 scariest movies I've ever seen.
Definitely. I'm very scared of Michael Myers as well. So Halloween movies always creep me out.
Well, I watched that. I was pretty young when I saw that one the first time.
Me too.
And it just the music and the fact that you had no idea who or why this guy,
and like he has zero emotion.
Yeah, it was the why. It was why is he doing what he's doing is the reason why it was so scary, which is why the second movie and then on it kind of ruined it. Like, let's try to explain it.
Jose, you're here. Welcome.
What up, Punk?
SM Punk. His name is Jose. Oh, golly. Ew. Ew, he's checking her heartbeat. This is a really creepy story.
Oh.
I had a guy put his hand on my heart one time to feel my heartbeat when I was like, after I kissed him. Because he wanted to feel what my heart was doing.
Psychopath?
It was, and I don't want to say who, but it was a famous guy too.
Oh, jeez.
Like he was celebrity.
Seems to me like he was just looking for an excuse to do something he shouldn't have done.
Yeah, it was really creepy. I was like, what?
Well, hopefully in the Weinstein area, in the Weinstein era, that'll stop happening.
It was just really weird. I've never had anybody try to feel my heartbeat racing after I kissed them to see what that is.
I haven't had anyone physically in person mess with me, like a fan in any way.
Yeah,
but I have read plenty of creepy comments of people that saying the things that they want to do with my voice or what they do while listening to my voice.
I'm just your voice. What? You want to put your voice in my toe?
Yeah, no, you don't. I don't.
What? Your voice? Your voice?
Local Weep said, "Are you streaming with your dad?" Gee, thanks. She's
We're
a year younger than I am.
Age, yeah.
She's the same age as my wife.
We're the same age, basically. We're aw. Well, you know what? You've lived a lot more than I have.
What year? Come on. That doesn't sound like my wife. Every year she reminds me of how older because I'm so older much older than she
You're
is.
not.
I'm like, I'm 1 year.
Your face looks young. Like, to be
Does
fair,
it?
yeah.
Well,
I
she
think
won't let me
so.
shave. She says if I shave, it look like a
No,
child.
you're like your eyes around your eye area. You're very like young looking. You don't have like wrinkles and stuff, so you look really.
My heart is actually beating really fast right now
Can I
watching
feel
this
it?
movie. Don't be creepy.
Joke. Joke. LOL, you're in LA, so fetish city. Yeah, it was creepy.
I can't believe this show has still gets me. It's been a long time since I watched it there.
Yeah, me too. It is creepy. It's a creepy movie. Mm-hmm.
Surely that'll never happen to me.
Yeah,
I'll see
always
myself
think
out.
it won't happen to you
And he's like,
until it does.
I'm getting too over this shit. Tell me something, Briggs. Briggs, you think that chicken thing helped?
Ew.
Ew.
Oh, did you hear that Kevin Spacey thing that just happened today?
You know, I read something about it, but I didn't read what it was exactly. But it's like, geez,
there's
it's
so
never
much
gonna.
stuff
It's
coming
not gonna
out.
stop
It's
now.
disgusting. It's sad.
This
but
is
it's,
why I'm glad I work inside my house,
Yeah.
way far away from everybody else.
Yeah, man. No kidding. There's just a lot.
Now
of
it's made me paranoid about doing convention appearances.
Honestly, I
Because
would
now
be
anybody
too,
can
because
say
it can
anything. I'm like,
anything.
somebody's gonna have to be with me 24/7 that
to
I
make
trust.
Sure, yeah.
Somebody that's not of the opposite gender, so I
Yeah.
can make sure that nobody has anything to say about me.
Well, it can't be me because I'm an inappropriate person. So I'll be like, that's totally legit.
I mean, I can still like, obviously.
See, that's the thing. For me,
with, like,
joking
close-
is joking.
Yeah, same thing here. Like,
I just don't.
when I'm around friends, I'm not. I don't have a problem with that's what
Yeah,
she said or that's what he said.
exactly,
Stuff like
me
that doesn't.
too.
But like dad jokes, I'm all for. I don't even an innuendo if it's innocent is like fine. But man, now
me
it's
too.
like you can't
I mean, even if it's not
now
nice,
you don't have to do
just-
anything at all, and people can just say you did.
Yeah,
With
that's
no-
true.
with
You
no
never
proof.
know. You never know. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey did actually come out and say that he might have. So that.
Oh, he might have.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
But
think
like, I feel like
he must not have talked to a lawyer.
Yeah, right?
I might have touched
I
somebody.
think I was drunk and something may have happened. I apologize.
Maybe it's like
Yeah.
that scene in Rat. Have you ever seen Rat Race?
Mm-mm.
Oh, geez.
What
You need to
happened?
watch
I
Rat
know.
Race. It's
I
so
need to watch
funny.
a lot of movies. All my friends are like really
his
into
name?
movies, and I'm just like, come see.
Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean.
Oh,
Plays
Mr.
one
I
of the characters. He's
love
playing
Mr.
this character who's like French, and he goes on the train and he drops. They all get a key to $1 million, and they all have to go get it. So it's a race.
Oh yeah.
And he's on the, he's on
Rat
the,
Race.
He's on
I
the
have
speed.
seen
Yeah.
that.
So the part of
have
the
seen
train
that.
with the baby, he takes the keychain. And he's
Mhm.
like,
Oh
I
my-
think I am touching it, and the parents are like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm starting to feel it. Where did you put the key, little baby?
Gosh, that's funny. No, there is security at conventions.
There
It's
is,
just-
but I mean,
it's
there's
not
been
about that. It's
there's
about
been
like
2 shootings of people, and then the year about the guy dressed as the Punisher
no.
at the Phoenix Comic Con.
No,
Whatever it was,
at
he tried to
in
kill Jason
Phoenix?
David Frank.
Oh
Some
my
person that
God.
knew him said that she thought there was some problem, so she called the police, and they had like a
Oh
pump
my
shotgun and all this
God.
multiple weapons, knives and stuff.
That is so.
Yeah, he told the police he was on a mission to kill Jason David Frank.
Jeez, that's so sad.
That's
People are crazy.
terribly creepy.
I mean, like if you.
And then
look-
there was the girl from YouTube, the
Yep,
singer.
That's what I was
that
gonna
she
say,
passed
Christina
last year.
Grimmie. Yeah.
It's a scary
It
time
is
that we live
insane.
in.
It is a scary time. People think they can just do whatever the
Well,
hell
you
they
got Trump
want.
in the
They're
White
nuts.
House.
Yeah, they're just going nuts, man.
Are you
natural
watching American Horror
disasters
Story
and-
at all?
I am. I
Okay.
actually.
This
I'm
one,
on-
this season does not do
4.
anything for me. It's just it's so scattered, and they keep starting things in the wrong. They're not in order.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
Roanoke, I thought had a really great start. Like he was really good up until
Oh, that's
the
the
end.
one I'm watching.
That one's really great
I
until
haven't
the
started
end, and in
watching
the
it
end, it
anymore.
just kind of let me down a little.
Oh,
bit.
I haven't finished
But
that.
the first 2 seasons are still the best. Roanoke is the
I
third best.
love the first.
Salem was
season the best.
Salem was total crap.
What do you
Which-
think about the carnival?
Which one? The Carnival had a great start,
Yeah.
a lot of potential, and then just threw it away. Like, why would you get rid of the clown so soon? That should he's terrifying. He should have been all the way through.
Yeah, I miss Jessica Lange. I want her back.
Oh
I
yeah,
really
she was
liked her.
good too. Yeah, she was kind of a staple for the show. Too.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, not anymore. I think she's doing her. Oh, Jose, thanks for subscribing to epicvoiceguy.
Oh, thank you. It's really hard to see because I have this activate Windows thing on the bottom of my screen. It makes it hard to see things.
Yeah, I can read it though.
Kramer's favorite thing to do at the park,
What?
using the seesaw. Okay.
Ah, nice, very nice.
Oh, Well, we don't personally have security at conventions. They have security
They have
there.
security for, yeah.
We have con handlers there, but
But that's
yeah,
not going to stop people from
yeah,
saying
they're not going to
things.
throw themselves in front of a bullet for a free pass to a convention. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I feel like if somebody accuses you of saying something, no security is going to be like, well, I was there and I heard that they didn't actually, because they don't know, you know.
Yeah.
So like, if you're talking about like security in that case.
Well, Freaky Fanatic, I think the first 2 seasons of American Horror Story were both really good. The 3rd season is what drove me away. The Salem thing was just total garbage. It turned into a dark version of Gilmore Girls, kind of. You know, it was a very drama and less horror.
Yeah. And
what horror they do show is all shocking. It felt more like Xavier's School for demonically possessed teenagers.
Yeah. It was like Hogwarts and Xavier.
Yeah, it was
together.
like R-rated Hogwarts,
mashup.
basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that the Freak Show was going to be. It had a great start.
Yeah.
That season and Roanoke, they both had great starts. And Roanoke lasted longer. It was good longer than I thought it was going to be. But this current season is just not anything for me. It's just it's so fractured. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's just so kind of all over. There's nothing really to spoil. It's just kind of all over the place.
I think somebody had told me that as well. They had told me.
Oh, and look at his little miniatures. So cute.
That's the creepiest miniature ever.
It's a miniature, duh.
Somebody told me that it was.
He's like, don't mess with my action figures, bro.
Yeah.
That's a 1/24th scale. That's a 1/24th scale of the actual Jigsaw chamber.
Do you know how many hours it took me?
Oh, jeez, that freaking. Oh.
It's the weird smile too. It's like
It's
the
just
Mona Lisa
creepy as
smile that it
crap.
has on its face as well.
It's so
like,
creepy.
It's totally creepy.
This is the first thing that bothered me about this movie was the fact that it has multiple things going.
Yeah.
It's the serial killer and it's the pig monster thing.
Mm. Oh man, this is so crazy.
Couldn't you just lean forward? Those drills will just miss you.
I guess you can't.
Just shoot off the freaking brakes thing and get the guy out of there.
So many flaws in writing here.
Yeah, I agree, supervillain. That's why I'm only going to conventions with people that I trust, that I know, and I'm not going to be alone with anyone ever.
Yeah.
I kind of already lived by that rule anyway, because I've tried very hard to build a good reputation of being helpful and being honest and being sincere. I let people know right up front, which I did with you as well. Like, I'm married, I have 4 kids. That's how I introduce myself.
Your wife when
I tell people right away that my wife's the one that got me into voiceover, and I tell
really, I didn't know that actually.
She was the one that pushed me in that direction.
Oh, that's awesome. Dude,
he just got out of the gym. He was just doing some boxing.
Sorry,
he was like, Adrian!
Just blew up your wife's spot. He has the hottest picture of his wife on his phone.
I can't show you. She'd kill me if I showed you.
You
Hey, it's 5 and Pi TV. nice to meet you at TwitchCon too.
How was TwitchCon?
Because of this movie, though, every time he's in something, as soon as I hear his voice, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Because I just instantly recognize him. Okay, I'm sorry, but this it seems like this would have been pretty easy to skip. Can't you just shoot the drills?
Yeah, you probably could, but again.
Just shoot the drills, idiots! What's in the box? What's in the box? Of course, there's a million keys in there.
Well, yeah, there has to be. Oh, which key? Just. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Yes, I'm sick, officer.
Spoilers.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
good lord.
I just don't see how he can't avoid these drills. Because it seems like there's a lot of movement in that area.
Oh, see? He did shoot him. I don't remember that.
Oh, snap.
I don't remember him shooting the drill. Freaky fanatic. Yes. Good. Okay.
But see, there's a big plot hole in this part of the movie because
there's so many.
Well, yeah, there's true. There's a lot of plot holes. So they claim that he never actually murdered anybody. He just gave people stories. He clearly slashes a cop's throat here.
Yeah, but isn't...
And didn't give him a choice to play the game. He just...
Isn't that the other dude?
Well, he had the right voice for it, so I don't remember.
The doctors, like the...
Hey, Devin, what's up, buddy?
Something.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a fan be my security guard. Sorry.
That would be very difficult.
I've had people say that I made them. They never. Nobody ever says what I said, but I have had people say that I get, and I did get awkward and uncomfortable because I'm nervous when I meet people in public.
Well, I think
It's
it's
just me.
I think it's like kind
But
of a normal
I tend to stick
thing.
my foot in my mouth, but I never like purposefully hurt anybody's feelings or
That's
say anything
good.
that makes them feel uncomfortable or anything.
Sure.
Not deliberately.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's not like those, inappropriate racist folks from the South, like in my family, that just say
Well,
whatever, don't care.
A
They're
lot of those.
that's mighty white of you. Like,
Yeah.
you can't say that.
Oh
Like,
gosh.
I wished I could tell you some of the horrible things that might. Oh, that's not good. Oh, all that waste of maple syrup.
Corn syrup, right? Oh, are they using maple syrup now? Ew.
I'm pretty sure he's all right though, right? It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah,
Come
you're right.
back
Maybe
here.
it is. Maybe it isn't. I was thought it was the nurse guy.
Have you watched? What was it called? There's a new Netflix series, Mindhunter.
No, but I heard it was
It's
a
really
a
messed
really-
up.
oh, yeah.
Man, it is.
I'm gonna actually start streaming that. I think that's one of the shows I have to stream.
that made me a little bit because it's all based on
Really?
the real thing.
My God, I love stuff like that. Though.
Yeah, even the characters in the show.
Have you
are
read
based
the
on
book,
real characters.
Mindhunter?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so good.
And I always get it confused with Mind Freak.
Yeah, Mind Freak. Chris
Mind
Angel.
Freak.
Chris Angel. Oh, Fan Theory Channel. Kyle's here.
What
Hi, Kyle.
Sorry, Senpai TV.
Okay.
I have a very hard time with remembering usernames as opposed to. I'm not sure what to do with my hands right now. Usernames as opposed to like
What I
real
like to do
names,
is
and I
stick
meet
them in my
meet so many
hand.
people I can't
And
promise
go
that
like
I remember
this.
who you are. And I'm even worse with my wife's favorite character. By the way,
love it.
I finally watched that movie for the first time the other day. I'd never seen it all the way
Oh
through.
man, it's great. Old school SNL.
Mr. Mama and his sister. They love each other.
Oh man.
Excuse me.
I am reading the YouTube chat.
Thanks, Kyle, for subscribing.
But if you go to riff.tv and /epicvoiceguy, you can actually watch this with us right now instead of just watching us on camera,
Yeah.
watching it.
Yeah, you were actually watching
I am
a movie.
I
I am thinking I'm just really stupid and I don't have any socks.
But I have all this cocaine all over my feet. Oh wait.
Turn them off now.
Oh man.
Just turn them off for a second.
Oh, thank you. Fine. Ah, got it fired.
Oh, he totally jacked that one.
I jacked the jack-o'-lantern.
I like
Thank you, CTO.
totally got it.
As you wish.
Yes.
They must escape the first escape room. Now they're running out of time,
Yes.
and only one creepy puppet can stop them.
Oh man, I can't wait for you to do that video for me. I'm so excited.
Oh, he said, "You just got jacked."
Yeah, I did.
This is working, Peanut B. It's another box. What's in the box?
Hey, Peanut Bee. I like peanut butter.
Yes, I have seen Stranger Things season 2, but please don't spoil it for everybody else in the comments in case they haven't seen it yet. I'm still
Yeah,
watching
I
it
haven't
with
seen
my children. They've only seen the first episode. Well, my two of my kids, like it's
Wait,
still
part 2?
14.
Are we talking about 2?
They're talking about season 2, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't either. Don't spoil.
Yeah, she's only seen episode 3, so don't spoil anything, guys. Come on, be nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the movies that you guys would recommend? Sorry for the lame question.
What's E3, Kyle?
A3, the Electronics 3 or whatever, the big gaming show.
I don't
Yeah,
know
E3 is a
what that is.
big game show. That's where they preview all the games for the upcoming.
Oh,
seasons
really?
or whatever, yeah.
I should get
My voice has been there, but I never have.
Oh? Wait, what was the question?
What movies would you guys recommend? Sorry for the lame question. It's not a lame question.
Like recommend.
I don't know. Like, are you talking about genre specific, like horror movies, or like
for
what we just in general? You have to be a little more specific. I haven't read What Happened with Kevin Spacey. I only saw that something happened.
Yeah.
I saw my buddy Phil posted a video about it today. Phil
DeFranco's where I saw it.
Showed his video about it, but I haven't watched it. I just saw the thumbnail, so I just know something happened.
I mean, he supposedly, I'm not sure, allegedly assaulted a 14-year-old actor at his house. And he supposedly was drunk or something. He's like, I don't know, I was drunk. My apologies if it happened. So that's the thing to me. It's like, I feel like the act of doing things inappropriate is different than just like making jokes of inappropriate things, you know? So
the 90s call, they want their flip phone back. Oh, darn. He thought of that. I love how he just instantly figures this out, too. Like, how would you know?
I know.
It only receives
like,
calls. It's because it's happened before. That's why.
Let's see. Whoa.
Oh, thanks for subscribing, Peanut B.
Yay!
Spoiler alert, Carrie Airways is actually British. Yeah, we know.
Witcher quotes in your epic voice. I watch Anita a lot in Real Red Rejects channel as well. Is it okay if I shoot you with a Witcher quote? You guys should play that game.
I've heard of it, but I've never actually played Witcher. If you're talking about like the comments for honest trailers, I don't get to pick. I don't have anything to do with production.
You're going to get to pick your comments on my video.
Yeah, I can pick comments on my channel videos and my friends' videos, but I don't get to pick the ones on their videos. Sorry. I don't make honest trailers. I don't own honest trailers. That's not my channel.
You provide the voice, man. That's all I provide.
A lot of people confuse. YouTube's a little more confusing than, say, a cartoon series or a video game or whatever, because they know that somebody hired that person to be that voice.
Yeah.
With YouTube, they're just going to automatically assume when nobody ever clicks the descriptions that one person's doing all of this stuff and whatever, even though all the other videos show that there's multiple people involved and a set and a cast and microphones and equipment and whatever.
I actually really appreciated the video that Screen Junkies came out with recently.
Yeah, I did too.
I thought that was great that they gave a little bit of separation from Screen Junkies and the person that was
exactly,
you know,
because I had people confusing me with him still.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Because I'm not the guy who created the show.
Right. Super villain.
I didn't even know it existed until 2012, I guess, or the end of 2011.
Yeah. Anita, come back on my channel.
It's Piggy.
Oh, Kyle,
Piggy, man.
I love you. I definitely will.
See, from the trailers, this is what would confuse me from the trailers.
Yeah.
Was they show the jigsaw. They show the jigsaw puzzle, whatever, puppet thing. Yeah. And then they show this pig-headed monster, and I'm really confused as to what the bad guy is. Yeah, just based on the trailer. I'm like, I'm confused now. Like, what? You've successfully moved over from YouTube. Ta-da! See? Welcome to the party, pal.
Definitely.
It's a lot easier when you can actually see what we're watching.
I know, right? Let's see. Let's do
and
that.
if you're not watching live, it's okay.
Kyle.
If you're not watching live, you can always use the timer to sync.
Yeah.
One of the features that I love is you can actually pause this thing where you want it, whatever you want to do. We control your Netflix controls.
Yeah.
But we're just watching it straight through for sake of time.
So when we pause it pauses it.
Yeah, it pauses it for them too. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that because I never paused.
Yeah, so you can rewind a spot. You can, skip ahead.
That's
or
crazy.
whatever.
I didn't know that.
You control all of the things.
All of the
You go to riff.tv/epicvoiceguy. If you have a Netflix account, all you have to do is just sign in.
All you have to do.
And you can watch with us. If you're on Twitch or YouTube, you'll have to sync up with the timer. So hello from Germany. Hello from America.
Germany.
I'm going to be a guest at a Poland convention next year. It'll probably be my first time out of the country.
Really? Ever?
Yeah, I've never been outside the country. I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've never flown that far.
No, you'll be
that far over. I've never flown over any oceans.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Except for when we leave LA and they go across the water.
That's scary too.
That always makes me nervous. Yeah.
Me too. I'm like,
this is the one time I will need to know about the Life Fest and the flotation devices.
It's because we're in LA and we go over there.
You have to go over and around.
Why did you show me this before?
Acting.
Oh, that's you.
Sorry.
Pretty bird.
I know.
Pretty bird.
Oh, God. Welcome to the party.
They're both gonna die from
There's
infections from this room.
I know. No open bar and drinks start at $5. That's a sucky party.
Yeah, right.
Although it's a cheap
Open
drink
bar.
There's no
$5
open bar.
for drinks. Jeez.
That's not a party. It's pretty good. Drink
Oh,
price for
Senpai
that.
TV. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't remember. I'll be honest. I often people have their phone turned the wrong way when they want to take a selfie with me. So I've used that line on more than one person.
What did he say?
He said I was the guy who said one man had his phone turned around the wrong way whenever he met me at TwitchCon. I'm sorry. I'm olden and I've had a head injury.
Injuries.
I also have
Excuse-
Alzheimer's on both sides of my family, so
Hey,
I'm pretty much
there's
screwed when it comes to
no-
remembering anything.
The memory, it's like memento, basically.
But yeah, you can go to riff.tv, riff.tv /epicvoiceguy. Hers is /Anita Star. We're doing a collab today, so next time we'll do this over at her setup, or we'll just sign under your account.
Yeah.
And you can actually, all you need is a Netflix account, and you can actually watch this with us.
Yeah.
If you're on Twitch or YouTube, all you can see is us watching it. You can't actually see this.
So
movie.
you're missing.
So you're missing what we're talking about.
reacting
Like
to
you have no
and
idea what we're
watching.
seeing.
Yeah. So it's good to go on to Riff. And I feel like Riff is like a wonderful platform because we've got our own chat there and there's little things that you can, they're interactive things that you can give us like
Right.
popcorn and jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. So for
which
Twitch,
we fight over.
you guys on Twitch understand how the bits work, which none of you ever send me, by the way, except for
Aw.
Control Switch. I appreciate you that one time.
The one
I'm still really new at Twitch, and I'm still kind of working
Oh,
the
me
kinks
too.
out of getting things understood and how they work. I've learned a few things. If you want some help on
Yes,
this thing.
please. I do.
So it's basically
Really
like
is.
the way Twitch works. It's, instead of sending out bits, though, you send a small, medium, or large popcorn, or a kernel, or pumpkin, or what, all kinds of cool. I'm sorry. I meet a lot of people, so they don't all hear my line, so I have to use it on multiple people.
Oh dear.
You don't think if you go to a convention, more than one convention, and the same guest is there, you're going to hear them repeat themselves a little bit? I mean, you know,
That's gonna happen.
it happens.
Yeah. Doesn't work on mobile and depends on where you are if they have a link to this new movies and stuff. See, that's the thing. I really want Riff to
Yeah, I
put it
think they should work on it.
mobile.
They should make a Riff app.
Because
I really
there
hope they do.
is Netflix.
But I mean, are they still in beta, technically speaking, or no?
I don't know. I haven't heard.
Because I've heard that this is all still beta.
Is it?
Beta. I almost said beta. For some reason.
Beta.
I've been seeing too many of those park bench buses with the. Oh, I have to show you this picture, by the way.
Please
I
do.
was afraid because of all this crap that's going on that this might have been a little too
no,
like
I'm very
not for public consumption at the time.
Yeah.
But I thought it was personally hilarious. I just wish I had gotten
I'm not a sensitive.
a better picture of
chick,
it.
So I. Like,
But I saw
appreciate
this park bench.
inappropriateness sometimes.
I saw this park bench and this dude. You'll see what I mean. If I can find it, hopefully I can find
Calm down, Wesley.
it. I know, right? It's like, geez, calm down, bro. Oh yeah. So I know it's hard to see, but look, he's wearing the same thing she is.
Oh my god.
They're both shirtless and blue jeans.
Hilarious. I love that. That's great. That's
So I
a
was gonna
great
meme that, but
yeah.
nailed it.
That's a
If
great
only he was laying down.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Like the opposite way. too.
Yeah, I just wished my camera had a better zoom because that was so funny.
That's so awesome.
Yes, those
I
are
love
Transformers
that.
in the background. Thank you very much.
There's like so many of them that you can't see, guys.
Well, that's how I originally got my start on YouTube. I was a
know,
big,
you were just
big
telling
Transformers.
me
In fact, that's kind of how I got into voiceover too. Is
Sounded like
I heard
you got
Optimus
a
Prime's voice
divorce.
as a kid.
That's what it sounded like you just said. I got a divorce.
I did not get a divorce. I've
No.
never had a divorce before.
No.
I've only been married one
I was
time.
like, it sounded like
I
you
got into voiceover. I got into voiceover because I heard Peter Cullen in Voltron the first time. He's the one that did the original Voltron, Defender of the Universe. Like that was his voice. And then I heard him in Transformers. I was immediately hooked.
Oh,
So when I first started YouTube, I was doing like Transformers parodies. And a
okay.
few of them did really well. But when I joined my first MCN, they were like, you can't do toy stuff anymore. I'm like, but those get
What?
the best views. Because I don't do like legit
Wait, why
toy
can't
reviews.
you?
They said it had to be pop culture and the fact that it had to be either movie, TV, or video game.
Oh, lame-o.
And it was like, that sucks.
Mm.
Because I was getting crazy good views, like 100,000
I
plus,
bet.
and a few of them had 1 million views.
Oh, really?
And I had to drop all of it. It was like starting my channel all over again.
Why don't you
It
do a separate
stank.
channel for that?
I did, but it never really took
Oh,
off. It
man.
was too hard to get people over
Yeah, that sucks.
So I thought about bringing them back, which is what most of these things are for. I'm trying
Still
to figure
think
out.
you should try that.
Well, I still
Yeah,
want
now.
to, but the problem is that I work for Hasbro now. I'm actually the voice of Optimus Prime for lots of different stuff. So I can't disparage against the company. You don't want to tick off the company that hires you and say something terrible.
Bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, they're not cool with the roasts.
I feel that.
So that's the reason why I have not been forthcoming on reviews of Transformers movies.
Yeah.
Because I know what people have to say about them. I'm not blind. I've seen the films. I know what happens. But I think there's good in them. I just can't talk about the bad because this is Anita Starr, by the way.
Hi.
She also does Riff.
I do
You can go to riff.tv/Anita Starr, ANITA Star.
STAR.
And that's it. Am I
I have a
losing weight?
YouTube channel,
I hope
too.
so. I haven't really eaten very good last week though, so
Yeah.
I
That's not
fell off the vegan train one meal.
Oh dear. Wait, how long were you doing vegan?
Oh,
You legit
we're
were doing
ongoing.
vegan?
We're doing ongoing vegan. It's just that I've never done the full vegan thing before. I knew how hard it was going to be, so I gave myself a few cheat meals just to kind of get used to the diet.
Yeah.
And
Are you vegetarian?
No. I like meat just fine.
Okay.
I just my wife decided that she wanted to try it.
Try
'cause
vegan.
She was really thin when we first got married, and she still thinks that she doesn't look good and whatever. I think
beautiful.
she's gorgeous,
Yeah.
and she's had 4 kids, so I don't think anybody's going to hold any of that
Great.
against
Yeah.
her. But she was like, well, it worked for me. And I'm like, well, I'll be supportive. Yay, let's be vegans. I don't really like it.
It's a hard transition.
It is so
I've
hard to
tried
eat
it.
that crappy food. You
There's
can
some
say
that's
all day
really
long
good,
that it tastes
though.
like
There-
meat, but
there
it
is some that-
doesn't
taste
like
meat. But that's kind of the point to me. I feel like if you're going to do that, why do you want
It tastes
to
about
taste
as much
meat?
like meat as the blood in this movie tastes like blood. It's just literally corn syrup.
Good old corn syrup. Let's see.
How many movies have they done this gag in
I-
with the flashlight going?
Oh, I know,
And you have to
right?
use the
And
light
then- and then, yeah.
to scare the bad things away.
Would love to hear this quote though. Or evil is evil, lesser, greater, middling makes no difference. The
Can you
degree
do a
is
pop-out chat?
arbitrary. That would be
Can you
easier.
do a
I don't
pop-out
know.
chat?
Because I'm all like,
You can do a pop-out chat.
how did you do that? Show me.
Oh.
Wait. How did you do that? How did you do that?
I'm a genius. See, you could be a voice actor.
I wish.
I'm trying to make it bigger where I
I
can
would
see
love
it.
to.
All right, amazing.
How do you get
Evil
into
is
it?
evil, lesser, greater. Middling makes no difference. The degree is arbitrary, the definition blurred. If I'm to choose between one evil and another, I'd rather not choose at all. Smiley face.
Dud, I love the game.
Like how you
I am not rocking the boat. Please, don't fire me.
That's awesome. How did you get the chat to pop
It's a
out?
bit gutted. Lots of tech issues. By the time this works, the movie will be finished. You know, it's interesting. Some people don't have any problems at all, and some people have problems. I don't understand.
I know. You know what? I had the same thing on my stream.
Yeah. I don't know.
That was epic. Hey.
Oh, well, that's what I get paid to do. As long as I don't get stuck being typecast as that forever.
Yeah. I've done it all: vegetarian, raw, vegan, macro.
Okay,
pescatarian,
senpai, you stand
and
out.
now ketogenic.
Say my name in the manly voice. How do you say your name?
Buttoggs the loaf.
Okay.
Can you say my name?
Anita Starr.
Yes.
Seventh Son was not as terrible as people make it out to be. You can tell me, you can say what you want, but I mean, the heart likes what the heart likes, and I thought Seventh Son wasn't that bad. Not to mention, I made some pretty good money from Seventh Son filling in for Jeff Bridges.
Nice. Well
forget you.
done. Yeah.
So you just pay me all the money, I'll sound like Jeff Bridges all day long.
Nice. Well done.
As long as you got some Duracell batteries, you can take your lift line over to Oregon, and then you're good to go.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Wait, how do you? I want to.
Oh, so you want to know how to do the pop-up?
Yeah.
It's super easy. So
How did you get it?
whenever it's on the standard, what have you done?
I don't know.
You broke it.
I don't know.
It's
I'm sorry.
broken.
I broke it all. Oh.
All right, so whenever you're on the
Okay.
regular chat,
Okay.
there's 3 little dots on the
Yeah.
side, and when you click it, it goes to pop-up.
How do you get it back in there?
You'd have to restart.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't take it back once you.
I wanted to
do
make
it.
it this bigger where I can see it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Good Burger. How many Good Burger? Can't take your order. Remember that. I finally found some vegan cheese. I haven't found vegan bread yet.
Is it in there?
Vegan bread. Most bread is vegan.
But that has milk in it. It's not vegan.
No, not most bread.
Really?
Most bread is vegan. Yeah.
That doesn't sound normal.
It's
Like,
normal,
I
I
could have sworn
promise
that
you.
there's like milk and eggs in bread.
No, most bread is vegan.
Huh.
I know.
I'm trying to combine like low carb and vegan together.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot my other pop-ups disappeared.
Oh dear, I broke everything.
You did. You broke all of the
I
things.
done broke it all.
There we go. Now I can see you guys.
Sorry.
Scared the crap out
That
of
was
me.
my fault. I did it. I did that.
Oh, thank you, Freaky Fanatic. I really appreciate that, and I'm sure she does too.
Thank you so much. for the
Deja is
sub.
great for mac and cheese.
Daya.
Daya.
Daya is delicious.
Daya.
Daya is really good for the mac and cheese, the creamy sauce.
Oh, your
my gosh,
country doesn't
yeah.
show Netflix Saw on Netflix.
Oh.
That's what the problem is. Interesting.
That sucks,
Huh.
man. I'm sorry.
Sorry to hear that, dude. We can hear our playful banter and our horrible commentary.
What do you mean horrible? Your commentary is amazing. Okay.
Okay, if it was me, I would wipe the crap off my face. That would bother the crap out of me. My OCD.
Isn't it-
Not him.
Oh,
Him. He's
him?
got this white junk all over. It's been there the
I
whole
made the
time.
joke about his
I'm
feet
like,
earlier, but
freaking
yeah,
wipe
he's
your
got it all
face
over
off.
his
Just don't
face.
use your poo-poo hand because
I don't think he knows it's on his face.
is it plaster? I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. I mean, because he doesn't have a mirror, so he probably doesn't know what's on his face.
What did you do last night, Lawrence?
Oh snap! Oh.
Saving sick children.
Dude, amazing. Thank you, man. You guys are vegan. I'm born vegetarian, by the way, but milk is cool here. But other than that, no other veg stuff. Are
Well, you
guys
can't be
watching
vegan and
Stranger
have milk.
Things, by the
Vegan
way?
means you can't have
Can't
any
afford
animal
Netflix.
byproducts.
Yeah.
So you can't have
You
milk.
can be a vegetarian.
You can be a vegetarian, but you can't have dairy at all.
I'm not a vegan. I'm a vegetarian.
Yeah.
I've tried vegan.
Vegan is it's really rough. Flashbacks, quite literally.
Kyle, what are you saying?
He's like, get me a picture of Carrie Elways. I'm tired of putting Spider-Man on the front page. I need Carrie Elways. You'll do as I wish.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not going to read that out loud, but did you see the last comment?
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I don't know what Kyle's saying.
Oh, you're on keto? Yeah, I've heard of that one's pretty hard too. Ugh.
Go to see the out-of-the-way hotels and fuck their secretaries.
This guy.
Watch TV. Follow me. On the way to that shitbag hotel.
Yeah, supervillain. It's any diet really. You have to wait for your body to like acclimatize to it.
I don't know how they got here. So full of it. Face it, Larry, we're both bullshitters.
Oh boy.
My camera doesn't know how to
See, all I can think of is 40-year-old virgin. He's like, can't. No, it was shoot, the Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott movie. Where he's like, you can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Yeah.
Role models. That's what it was.
Role models.
Yeah,
I
role
love that
models.
movie too. I'm on the seafood diet. I eat seafood and I eat it.
I get it. Hashtag dad joke.
You.
I understand, fan. I just tried to avoid using that type of language on the live streams in case somebody goes back and watches this on YouTube.
Oh yeah. No, Kyle's cool. He was at Greg's party.
Oh, okay. What's up, dude? And my phone is going crazy right now. It's just all.
No,
it's
you're
just the
so
school.
popular. Oh my goodness.
No, that's just work. That's all it is.
Oh my god.
But did you just flip your hair? in my
Sorry,
face?
I did.
You're just like, whoosh.
I'm such a jerk. I'm just like, just take some of that.
At least you have hair.
What?
Role Models is funny. I don't care what you
Yeah,
say about
it
Sean
is.
William Scott, but that is his best movie. It's so funny. That one and the one that he did, the Kung Fu movie. I really like that one. That was funny. I can't remember it though. The dude from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon and him.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember it now. Is that Suma Lee? She looks not like that
Bulletproof
Suma
Monk.
Lee. Bulletproof Monk. Yes.
Thank
There
you.
it is.
Supervillain.
Thank you, not Google. You saved me the trouble of looking at myself. I know her. I know her from somewhere.
You know, like so many
Is
actors.
she an
in
Agents
this.
of
You're
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
So good at like.
She's
spying.
either an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And the dude is Chow Yun Fat.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, she's an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something that I've seen her before.
I don't know. I don't recognize her.
You know, it reminds me of Gwendolyn Yao. She's a voice actor and a lot of stuff, but
Mm.
she also does on-camera work.
Oh, right on.
She does a lot of DC animated feature stuff.
Very cool.
Yes, Bulletproof Monk. Thank you, Drakeo. That was based on a comic book? I did not know that. That's cool.
Your
I had
favorite
no idea
Sean
Bulletproof
William Scott movie is probably The Rundown.
No, not really. It's not. I mean, it's a fun movie, but don't get me wrong. But I definitely enjoyed him better in Role Models and Bulletproof Monk. Because The Rundown's pretty much a rock movie with Sean William Scott in it. Like, he doesn't play a very predominant character in that film.
Mm.
What was it? It was what? The person who paid you to follow me. Who was it?
Oh, snap.
He calls himself Bob and he gives me the money up front. $200 a night.
It's a good amount of money, isn't it?
Yeah, for taking pictures.
Yeah.
Does that mean you saw what happened to me? What I saw was you get into your...
Anime dub. I just booked my first anime. It's called Glitter Force Doki Doki. And I'm in episodes 6 and 7, I think. That's like my very first anime, though. But not like dubbing it on my own, no. I don't have the time, to be honest.
Okay.
I've only auditioned for I haven't really pursued anime, but I would
I think you'd be great.
I would not
at
have
it.
a problem with that at all. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
How do you get into voice acting?
Everybody gets in there a different way.
Hmm.
Most people just get into it by accident, like I did.
Oh.
Long story short, wife was home messing around the computer. She was pregnant with our second child. And while I was at work, I was at Chick-fil-A at the time, kitchen manager, and she made me a MySpace page when it first came out, and I was like, "Oh, social profiling, social networking is so stupid; it'll never last."
Yeah.
So, it's a little wrong. Anyway,
Hey, man,
she's like,
you
"I put
never
all
know.
your favorite
Yeah.
stuff in there." Anyways, back then you didn't have automatic pop-up blockers like you do now.
Mm-hmm.
And a pop-up showed up based on the keywords that you put into MySpace. But it said, "What are you interested in?"
Yeah.
Those are basically keywords, and she
Yeah.
put in voice actor, voice acting. So she knew me well enough to put that stuff in there. So, like I said, it's all up to her.
That's
Pop-up
so
showed up for
cool.
a national chain of studios called Studio Center, and they happen to have a location in Memphis, which I never knew we had anything like that out there. I knew we had music and stuff, but not voiceover stuff. So I went in November of 2008, and it was so close to Christmas, I just read Night Before Christmas and did a different voice for each page.
Oh,
different
fun.
character, different celebrity, different accent, whatever.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
In fact, the very first voice in that was
"'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house."
was that movie trailer voice.
Wow.
And I remember kind of seeing out of the corner of my eye, like his face going, like he does not look like he could do that.
Right on.
So after the end of the year in March, I lost my job at that place and went on to another job. So I was doing forklift work at nighttime.
Yeah.
But during the day, I would do auditions, and I would book 1 or 2 a month. Maybe I thought that was terrible. And then he told me after a year, he's like, "We have people that have been here 5 years and never booked one job, and you're doing really good compared to them."
Yeah.
So I started YouTube in 2007, just to backtrack a little bit. So I started professionally January 2009. I booked my first job by February 11th.
Nice.
And then the YouTube stuff started catching up with me. And the guy out here, my first manager, saw me on YouTube after Don LaFontaine, the voice of the Inner World guy who created that phrase, passed away, and he started doing searches. And I had done a few videos doing movie trailer voices that had gotten pretty high up on the list of movie trailer voice when you search for it on YouTube. So he contacted me, and I booked 3 out of 4 trailers that he auditioned me for. And then he's like, "I think I want to give you a contract, and I'd like to manage your career."
Awesome.
And it was just kind of from there on, it was just, point A to point B to point C. It was always some big breakout thing.
Good for you, man. That's really awesome.
SFSR's like, "She's not listening, bro."
No, I totally
How dare you?
was,
She's totally
actually.
listening. It is a nice collection. It took a long time to get all this crap. No, not Chow Yun Fat. That's not the same guy. Is it? Can't be the same guy.
No,
Yeah, it is Chow Yun Fat. Yeah, you're right.
In
You are correct.
Monk, right?
So I get the names confused. I get him confused with the guy that was in that CBS series for 1 season, where the really, really big kung fu guy. It was really overweight, but it was so.
Oh,
It was. It didn't last long.
yeah.
It was
I know what
really
you're talking
funny
about.
though. I remember Mad TV making fun of it, Will
man.
Sasso. Just
I
about.
miss Mad TV. Are they still real?
No, they rebooted it. My buddy
Nice.
Piot's on that show.
Oh.
Yeah, he and I have the same manager and the same agent.
That's so great. I love hearing hardworking guys making it. Me too, man.
Yeah, I don't ever. I mean,
Well done.
technically, we're working right now. I'm actually we're doing content, live streaming it right this minute. So I never realized how much of this movie is not really a horror movie. It's just kind of boring. It's more. To be honest, it's more of a mystery than it is
It's
a
like-
horror film.
It's like a psychological
Yeah,
thriller.
but the but the horrible parts of it are so like, oh my gosh.
Cringe.
Can you imagine going into like the worst truck stop toilet ever and sticking your arm down in there and
thank
fishing
you.
around? Like that scene still makes me
No,
cringe.
thank
It's just like,
you. I know, I can't. It's just disgusting. Well, like I have a hard time thinking about going camping because there's no running water, you know.
At the last camp that I went to, they did not have hot water. So all the showers were cold, like freezing cold. It was up in the Arkansas mountains. It was freezing cold in the morning.
Jeez.
It's like 40, 50 degrees in the morning. The water was like negative 20.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, one of my fond memories of camp. Remember that movie we did on Cinemax? You know what I'm talking about? The Fat Kid Camp? Big Tropic Thunder, man.
Get it, mother.
I know this dude done some stuff too, but I can't remember off the top of my head what he's done.
Yeah,
But
he's a
definitely
very
seen
familiar
him, yeah.
face, big time.
Oh, I know who he is.
Ooh.
He is the voice of Joker in The Killing Joke.
Really?
Yeah, that's who he is. He has glasses on. He's in that Person of Interest show on CBS. And he wears glasses. That's him. I was like, that's why he looks so familiar. He just normally plays, you know, the straight, calm person. But
Yeah.
it was a very odd choice for Joker, in my opinion. It's like
Yeah.
the only time. That wasn't Killing Joke. It wasn't that one. It was.
I thought that was in the room. Oh my
It was
gosh.
Dark Knight. It was Dark Knight Returns, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Hallie, it's the claw. Ooh, afraid of the claw.
The
Going to get you.
Let's revisit that joke. That was good.
You need to shoot him right now.
Oh, girl.
Shoot him.
Get him.
Shoot him.
Stay. Oh, you done messed up, sir.
Yeah, son. You know you did.
Yeah.
As soon as you go to get it, he's going to spring. That's when you go pop, pop, pop. I'll be like,
I mean,
stay on the ground, son. Don't make me kill you.
get
I'm gonna shoot you.
Just sideways. Get.
Yeah, the torture thing is like that. This movie kind of created that genre. But those are not like my favorite kind of horror movie. This is like what can
Yeah, like
gross people out?
Hostel and stuff. I can't.
It's like let's whatever we can do to gross people out the most. It's like, and I'm like, I like a movie that really does scare you, but it has a good story. 'Cause
Yeah.
a lot of these movies made by the same people who make, that make Annabelle and Insidious and you know all those.
Yeah.
They're really good at jump scares, but overall the story's kind of weak.
Yeah.
You know. That's why Halloween was so good, because it was great acting and a good story, because
Oh
you had no idea why this guy's doing all these horrible things, and you know who he is at all.
So good.
In fact, you never see his face except for that one time in the first movie, and you have no idea who he is. But
Did you
that's
watch the new Halloween? The Rob Zombie one?
I did.
Did you like it?
The first one was
I didn't
okay,
see the
but the
second
second one was total.
Oh, really? Crap.
Total crap.
Oh, man.
That's Freaky Friday. That's what I was telling her earlier. Is it as soon as they explain the movie, it ruined the Jigsaw movies for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, now that I know who it is, the mystery is gone, and why it's scary is totally lost anything on me. It's all over with now. Like that little tiny pole is going to protect you from bullets, bro.
Nope. Sorry.
His guts sticking out like 2 feet. Get too old for this.
Oh, man.
How can you not hit somebody that close? He's
Like,
only 3 feet
that's
away.
pretty bad, I have to say.
It's like, Riggs! Riggs, get in here! You think that chicken thing helped, Riggs? Where did our... Oh, we covered our on-camera up, didn't we? Oh, there we are. I'm making sure. Can you just get back up?
Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
You keep,
I'm just
keep
gonna
rolling
take
into me.
over, okay?
There is no John Bailey. All right. It's just Anita Stark. Thank you.
I learned you a new
The
trick on
haters.
these pop-up things. Though.
I know. Thank you for learning me that.
It's all trial and error. That's how I do my stuff. Diana!
I still have to figure out how to hook up my Twitch. to
Oh,
my-
Twitch, I can do that. No problem.
Yeah.
I've finally figured it out.
Like, I can only stream it on Xbox One, and I don't want to do it through my Xbox.
The TV series Chow Yun Really Fat? Not the same guy. Totally different. Yeah, it wasn't Killing Joke. It was Dark Knight Rise or Dark Knight Returns or Rise. No, Dark Knight Returns.
Alien is one of the best films of all time. Still pant pooping.
Oh, thank you, Drakeo. I do. I fill in for. Oh, jeez.
That's me with PS4.
He's foaming.
Kyle. Oh, jeez.
Phone me the foam dog. He did.
But Aliens was really good too.
I don't think there is an alien movie that I didn't like.
Yeah,
Those were
I
all
like
really
the
good.
Alien
The first, I
franchise.
have to tell you this story. Okay, so you have to understand where I'm from, my background. We come from the belt buckle of the Bible Belt.
Oh dear.
So we had a super conservative family. We weren't allowed to watch anything over PG. So like Ernest and Disney, and it's like that's it. That's all we could. That our parents would let us watch. So my brother got a Blockbuster video card and we go rent like R-rated movies.
Blockbuster.
So yeah, I had a brother that was kind of like, Mike's brother in Stranger Things, or Will's brother.
Yeah.
So he rented Alien, and the only way we could watch it, we had an entertainment center, like the system underneath it. So all the audio run through the big speakers. So it had a headphone jack on it. And we would put a Y splitter in there and split 2 pairs of headphones and watch like 3 feet, because we'd have a long cord. We're 3 feet away from the movie, watching in surround sound in our headphones.
Golly.
And when they're going through the vent and the first xenomorph like passes through the grate, both of us screamed so loud. And you have to understand, like our door, like imagine here's the TV. That's my parents' bedroom door.
Oh, no.
It's right next to it. So we screamed and both of us turned everything off,
my
ran to our
gosh,
bedroom so fast.
Brian's here. Hi, Brian.
That's funny.
I'm so glad you could join us. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Brian.
No, and
As
honest
long as
trailers are
you're
not.
here,
Honest
it's
trailers are
okay.
not totally on a hiatus right now. The honest game trailers are already back. Things will get back to normal. I promise.
They will.
They're having to do due diligence
play.
and taking everybody in their office and going through courses to help people to be protected from things like this happening ever again.
I mean, didn't they mention that in the video as well?
They did.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating what they said in the video, basically.
I feel like it's so good that they're doing all that too.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why. There's multiple reasons why, but one of the reasons why I can't really talk about it, anything so much, is because I do have a contract with the company, and they're very loosely constructed in the contract anywhere where you can't disparage against the company, and that's a very open to interpretation. So anything I say about the situation could cost me my contract, and they could do something that I can't even talk about because in the contract not to talk about the contract. So it's like a Fight Club contract. So bottom line is my family comes first, and to protect my job and my family, I just kind of stayed out of the discussion altogether. But yeah, I'm totally in support of the victims, and I mean, I don't want to go there, but #MeToo when I was 13 at the by our family doctor of all people, and my own family didn't believe me. It's the very first time my parents sent me back to the doctor by myself.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so I mean, it's happened to a lot more people than people even realize. And when people start doing that on Facebook, I'm like, holy crap!
I know.
There's other people out there that understand what I've gone through. Oh, I can't watch it.
Oh,
it looks so real. Ah!
See, like that stuff doesn't
I can't watch
it's the poopy stuff that freaks me out. I'm just like,
it's
what?
like desperate times, man.
Yeah, right.
When you just have to have this is a guy addicted to cell phone technology. He's cutting his long leg off just to get to the cell phone.
Yeah, it'll say a lot about the.
You see how much easier this would have been if Mel Gibson had been with you, bro? Like, you could have taken this guy down so much easier.
Oh, man.
It's like, I got you now. I'm gonna have me some fun. That's a Predator reference in case you didn't know.
Oh my gosh. James Wan is freaking amazing with practical effects.
Oh, you know he did.
Oh man.
He's like, I had to answer the phone.
Right? It's important. Okay. I had to update my Instagram.
No. What about your wife and children? She just wrote that book, remember? You haven't fought Jet Li yet.
Oh, that poor actor just sit in that goop.
Oh my God! Florence, don't! No! No, Florence, please! I'm begging you! Florence, it's not me who did this to you! You have to die. No!
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Eat it. I'm a murderer. Do you remember the old Looney Tunes cartoons?
Yes, I
When
do.
Elmer finally killed, he's like, I'm a murderer.
Are they
Senpai-
still around?
well, there's always some version of it
Yeah.
out there going on. Senpai TV, you can go to the channel and find out if you really want to know. It's all been resolved at this point, so everything's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna get drug into it.
Nope.
I've had my fair share of people saying horrible things to me. I had a kid tell me that I should
Oh,
die of throat cancer.
I've heard
I'm
stuff
like,
like that, and I have nothing to do
"Jeez."
with that
I have
thing.
people say horrible things about what they want to do to my
Oh.
wife and kids, and it's like
But I thought that was
The
just
internet is-
standard on
it's
YouTube
a terrifying
because that's
place.
the stuff I get, and I haven't done anything. People are just like, oh, they're so mean. I just
I've had
wanna
people
end.
say that I did things in places I wasn't even there. Like,
Yeah, just I mean, there's no reason to even care. Like me, I'm just like, oh yeah, there's hate on the internet. Just part of it. Yeah, that is terrible.
Why? It's the rules.
Whoa.
He's still alive. He's only very badly burned. You shot me. You shot me right in the arm. Oh. Now how come that other dude?
Oh gosh, that is the
Dead.
one.
Okay, he's dead.
Like, you don't
What are you
have to
trying to
keep
smash
beating
his
his
pumpkin
head in.
skull in?
Oh, arg. Oh man.
It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
You're all right. Okay.
It's the claw. It's coming to get you.
Gonna poke you in the
Oh, it's all
butthole.
right. Here, this will cheer you up.
Oh man. Aw.
He's lost so much blood.
He's all like.
He's like, how's he even gonna get out of here?
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry, I'll just crawl across this bloody, grotesque, infected floor. It'll be fine, don't worry. Hashtag dad bod.
Yeah. He's probably good.
He's still in better shape than me.
Oh, stop.
If that shape was round, it's just slightly less
We
round.
all
than mine.
have different shapes, and they're all beautiful.
And mine's circular.
That's okay.
It's just like this. And I sit down, it's like this. It's kind of,
With the sound effect and everything.
it's like that. I used to mess with my brother when I was a teenager. I'd painted little eyes above my belly button and put like lipstick around the mouth, and I would sneak up to him when he's on his computer and be like, "Oh, Misa, love you so much," and start like kissing his shoulder with my
Oh,
belly.
that's
And he would just like,
amazing.
"Stop it, cut it out."
What are
It
you
was like,
doing, brother?
this is so weird.
You're like, I'm
I
bored.
was like, "Oh, Misa, love you," and I did my Jar Jar's voice for whatever reason.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's interesting that you chose that.
Well, he tortured me too, so it's fair. It's
Okay,
fair.
you know,
It's
as
fair.
long as it's even playing.
Yeah,
ground,
the,
we're
the,
okay.
the funniest thing I ever did, because he never did wash his hair in the bathtub, or our shower didn't work because it leaked underneath the toilet, underneath the tub, and it would flood my parents' bedroom, so they had no carpet in the room, so we had to do baths only, and he would never wash his hair in the tub; he would wash it in the sink,
Yeah.
but he would do it with his shirt off and just a towel like wrapped around his waist.
Interesting. Yeah.
So I stuck in there while his head's under the sink with a popsicle. I was
Oh
like
my
holding it like right above his
God.
shoulders,
You're such
and
a
then I would
brat.
tap him with my fingers.
You're such a
He's like, I'm gonna kill you. I was like, I didn't do anything. I just touched you with my fingers. I was like, oh, you feel like cold.
Do you just have one
His
brother?
head was like a pit knife too.
Oh.
The other one moved out when I was really young.
Is it just the three of you?
Yeah, it's just the three guys.
3 boys. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of this stuff.
I want you to make a choice. This is so empty.
I think I got this dress on Amazon. I can't remember. Or at Ross.
I forgot he had the
Probably
poison
at
in
Ross.
him. What a twist! He's not even the bad guy.
Oh, Kyle, I'm sorry.
Yeah, both my brothers. I still have lumps on my head where they used to hit me over the head with a microphone.
Man, you got hit over the head with your brothers as well?
With my microphone, when they had a
Jeez.
microphone, they
Let me
recorded
die.
themselves doing it.
Oh
my
my
parents didn't do
God.
anything to them.
Well, yeah,
So-
that was. I mean, back in the day, our parents didn't care.
Yeah, in the 80s, man, you could get away with. You could literally
Anything.
get away with just beating the
Anything.
crap out of your
Seriously.
brothers. Oh snap! He's still alive.
Super villain, really. I mean, I don't think it ever ends. Oh, Kyle, you were the youngest too. Yeah, that's
And even though they show him, they don't actually show him. Like you can't really tell who this guy is.
yeah. Oh snap!
It's like I've been alive on this nasty floor the whole time.
Man, the cramps though. Stretch it out, bro. Kyle,
He's in the bathtub.
Akasan's
But
here.
you already let it go down the drain, bro.
Hi, Akasan. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's gone, dude. You're stuck.
He's a very interesting person. His name is John. He has an inoperable frontal lobe tumor.
That's it from the disease eating away at
Do you know
the
Akasan?
Hmm?
Do you know Akasan?
Akasan.
Akasan. Yeah, he's a.
Yeah.
He does a lot.
Well, I mean, I don't have a splitter for multiple headphones, so
Oh, I could have brought mine.
I don't have a splitter. I've got
No,
more.
I have
Yeah, I don't have a
A
splitter.
splitter.
I just have the headphones.
No, I
don't
have a
splitter.
splitter.
Well, next time we can just both do
Yeah.
headphones. Oh, zap.
Oh, Akasan. So nice to see you. Yeah. he's-
It's all one elaborate jigsaw puzzle.
Oh my goodness.
You see what I did there, guys?
Nice show what you did there, Dr. Emo.
The show had a budget of $1 million.
1 million. 0.3. 1.3.
I appreciate you being here, Akasan.
Yeah.
I may not have a great memory, but I do appreciate everybody.
He was at Greg's party as well.
Okay.
Dreads.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool.
Red Dreaded Nation. Heck yeah. Wow.
James Wan. Was this his first movie that he directed?
I don't know.
Well, the first one that I know of, at least. I don't know what he did before this one. He did the story as well.
Oh man.
This still gets my heart
I know,
rate up, man. Jeez,
honestly.
this I was kind of curious. I was like, is this movie still gonna hold up even though I know what happens? It does.
Yeah,
it really does.
really
Still,
does,
it's still a
honestly.
good. It's a good, solid story,
Oh,
which is what a
man.
lot of horror movies are missing these days.
Yeah.
I went through several different things that I was like, we can watch this.
Yeah, yeah. No,
There's
I'm
that new
so
show-
glad you
There's that
picked
new show
Saw.
Slasher on Netflix. It's a
Oh,
Netflix
really?
exclusive. Yeah. Because I was like, what
Oh,
better?
yeah, I have
What
seen
better
that
thing to
on
watch at
Netflix.
Halloween? But then when I realized
No,
Jigsaw
it's-
just came out and
yeah.
Saw is on Netflix, we gotta watch Saw.
Yep.
You gotta
That
do
was
it.
a great choice.
When
I saw that, I was like,
When
yes!
you saw it,
I was like, text, yes. Great.
Tina
show.
Meyer, there she is from Star Trek Troopers.
Oh.
But yeah, so thanks to you guys for coming
Hanging
and hanging
out
out.
with us. Y'all
And
are
I will.
great.
Did they find out who the Jigsaw is yet? And this movie they have. We just finished the
Yeah, I
movie.
mean,
You
we're
can use
done.
the timer on the screen to go back and sync this up if you
Mhm.
have not watched this live.
and you can watch the stream again as well. So if you are subscribed to John, which is Epic Voice Guy on
Yep.
Riff, then you can go back and watch the stream,
Yep.
rewatch it, and just watch it with us in the entirety. so.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So I will give you this moment as I find my mouse to pimp out the pimping of whatever
All the
you want to pimp.
pimpings. Oh, if y'all want, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Anita Stargazer. And you can also find me on Riff, which is riff.tv/Anita Star.
And twitch.tv.
Oh, Twitch.
I'm
One
trying
day.
to build it up for
Thank
you.
you. Okay, so I know I should. I'm not a professional. I'm not.
We're going to get you there. I'm going to help you out.
So twitch.tv/Anita Star as well.
So
Everything is like,
Anita Star across the board.
yeah,
Except for-
on those. My
except your
social
Instagram is
medias
very
are
different.
all, everybody
You're
wants
kind of all over
to
the
steal
place.
my name, so I can't ever use it.
Well, then you need to
Um,
add the or real.
I know. I feel like
real
it's
Anita
too
Star
late
or
now.
the Anita Star. No, it's never too late.
I don't know. I guess I could.
Never give up, never surrender.
Yes. No, it's you can just follow my YouTube. It has all of my links in the description, so if you really
Alrighty, well,
check
we're
it
gonna
out.
head out of here,
Thank
but
you.
before we go, because this video will go live on the YouTubes,
Yay.
make sure you click to the right and left for my last video, and for another video like this one, I do have a Jigsaw parody out there somewhere.
Make sure you
So,
subscribe to Epic
yeah,
Voice
thank
Guy if you're
you.
watching this on YouTube as well. And if you're from my stuff and you're here, thank you for coming and joining us as well. And please definitely subscribe
Aw,
to John. 'cause
Thank
he's
you.
awesome.
Appreciate you being here.
Of course.
It was
Thank
very
you for
cool.
having me.
And we'll see you guys next
Bye.
time. Bye. Later.